All right, everybody, welcome to Custom OGT. I am OGL Schmitt. Now we've got Monday out of the way. Let's ride some killer music into the week. Got another OGTeam member request here. This is from Rick. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I don't want to offend him or embarrass myself. But Rick suggested Courtney Hadwin's performance of Changes. Changes is a Black Sabbath song that a lot of artists have covered. Youngblood did it recently. I think Ozzy himself did it with his daughter Kelly. Rock in Paradise, Prince of Darkness. But so Black Sabbath pretty much laid the foundation. They created the blueprint, for heavy metal. But Sabbath's sonic palette was a lot more diverse than I think people give it credit for. So I listened to the original beforehand, so I could sort of, familiarize myself, get sort of a base knowledge, because I think I've heard the song, but it's been a long time. So this is actually like a jazzy piano ballad type thing, which you wouldn't expect from Black Sabbath, the forefathers of heavy metal. But Ozzy's vocals on this, they are so high in the mix. They're so prominent in the mix, and they are so high pitched and so nasal and so focused. It's really shrill and really abrasive. But the song's like jazzy nature, that to me is right up Courtney's wheelhouse. So I'm really interested in seeing what Courtney does with a Black Sabbath classic. So let's check this out, guys. Rick, thank you very much for this request.
I feel so sad. I've lost the best friend that I ever had. She was my woman. I loved her so, but it's too late now. I've let her go.
That break in her voice at the end of that whoa. First of all, that whoa was like so strong and so resonant, and that break at the end was just heartbreaking. So, definitely different sounding voice than Ozzy. Ozzy's got such a distinct sound, but so does Courtney, just distinct in completely different ways. Courtney's voice is going through a lot of changes in this song, right off the bat. We've done quite a few Elvis reactions on the channel, and something I'm noticing that Elvis and Courtney have in common is they both like to vary the amount of weight that's in their voice, and they do it a lot. They'll start a phrase or even a word really strong, and then when they end it, it'll like just be barely a whisper. Takes a lot of control to do that. Courtney adds the addition of that grit a lot of times. She's using like vocal fry or kind of creaking into some of this stuff, like I'm going, and that kind of variation in her and the weight and the way she's phrasing things sounds uncertain. Courtney's always very powerful and confident in her delivery, but the way this is phrased, there's an uncertainty there. There's confusion and there's hesitation, especially in the chorus when she's singing "I'm going through changes." There's pauses that she does that sort of make it sound like she's nervous or apprehensive or maybe even scared of the changes or what they might bring. So it's really cool to hear someone that's as how can I put this? Someone that's as powerful and as aggressive vocally as commanding vocally, I guess is what I'm saying, as Courtney, being able to demonstrate and depict uncertainty so well. So let's keep going. I love that room as well where they're performing. That's it's got a great vibe.
We said this, we said each day, and love together, we found a way, but soon the world has its evil way. My heart was blinded, love went astray.
I broke a cardinal reactor rule there. I paused during a guitar solo, but it had just started, so I didn't pause in the middle of it. Promise I'll start at the beginning of that. So this chorus sounded a little bit more less hesitant, less uncertain. This one was more bold, I guess, which that word really describes Courtney, I think, as a vocalist as well as any. It's very bold, but there's less hesitation in the phrasing, much more consistent power through the words. I love how she has this natural huskiness to her voice, which gives it kind of a sultry sound, but she can flip into that head voice just at the drop of a hat. And it's hard to believe that she's 21. Am I right on that? Just really young, and just has such amazing vocal control that you think would take forever to obtain. So again, a great mix of natural talent and discipline. Always amazing to hear that. And we need to coordinate efforts here. Courtney Hadwin fans, we need to get Courtney on the Charismatic Voice. I would love to see Elizabeth analyze Courtney's voice, because she's doing so much, and I'm struggling to find words for it because I'm not a vocal coach. I don't have the words for all the techniques she's using. And what techniques is she using, you might be asking? Seems like all of them. But it's producing a very natural sound. So, right, let's get back to it. I'm really loving this. Again, thank you so much, Rick.
It took so long to realize that I can still hear her last goodbye. And all my days are filled with tears Wish I could go back and change these years. I'm going through changes, and I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes.
Yeah, she is a vocal freak of nature, no doubt. So I want to give some props to her band. They are always super tight, spot on. They know how to set the stage for her to strut all over. The guitarist in particular did a really good job with the solo there. I think Tony Iommi is a really solid lead guitarist. Just he's a legendary riff smith. So I think it's his riffs that are remembered more. But he's a really good soloist. I think the guitarist did a good job there, sort of capturing his spirit in that. And Courtney did an amazing job capturing the spirit of the song. The song seems to be about a relationship ending and trying to deal with the aftermath of that. And you have her sounding very uncertain in the beginning, then becoming progressively, stronger, gaining strength, gaining reassurance. And when the piano came in after the solo, it felt like there was almost acceptance there, a little bit of relief. And that last big, huge, gritty belt that Courtney did felt like sort of like expelling the last of the negativity or the bad emotions. And then that break at the end that almost sounds like a yelp that she does so well. Einar from a band called Leprous does that a lot. Just like the huge break at the end of a phrase that almost sounds like he's yelping. Ronnie from Falling in Reverse will do that on some of their slower songs that I've heard. So, yeah, Courtney is amazing. She's able to energize anything she touches with her voice. So, Rick, thank you very much. Appreciated this. This was it's really cool to hear. Courtney fans, like I said, let's get Courtney on the charismatic voice, so the master can analyze another master. But thank you guys very much. Appreciate your time. Comments, questions, and more Courtney songs that you would like me and Danny to react to. Till then, mental health is real. Be a part of the start. Music is your best support group. Listen to it whenever you can. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. And Courtney Hadwin is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys very much. Be seeing you around.